Hey, we got a wicked cool deal for you. M&P came out with a little, you know, little playing with their, well, Smith and Wesson with their M&P series in the pistols. So we're going to show you this. Really, I just thought this was so cool, and so we're gonna highlight a little something for you. Check this out.
Well, Smith & Wesson's got their 9mm M&P pistol series here on it for you. This one's in their Pro series, so it's got a little bit longer slide on it. So your standard 4 1/4, this has got more of the 5/8 type slide on it. So longer slide, longer sight radius, and they've added on top of this one, you can add to or take off the Deltapoint from Leupold. So the little red dot sight. You can see that little dude there. The sights on this one have been raised on the back end, kind of looks like a little bit higher, and the front end, front sight a little bit higher there as you look at that. It's got a little bit higher front sight. That's so you can co-witness basically the red dot sight right through the middle of the actual Deltapoint itself. So you can use the red dot, you can use your open sights, both of them. You take off this Deltapoint, there's a little plate that goes in place of the red dot right here in this C.O.R.E series. So the M&P 9mm C.O.R.E. That's something that's a modular system that you can do. Another thing they've added to this is the back strap back here that's interchangeable in all the M&P pistols. This has got extra aggressive stippling on it. I mean, it's definitely something, as you grab a hold of it, you can feel there's a difference. A little bit more of a palm swell, a little bit more of a stippling. Definitely something that's really, really cool. So you guys that are M&P fans or looking at M&Ps, look at this new M&P C.O.R.E series. It's pretty cool. You guys want to shoot bowling pins or speed shoot, that little Deltapoint from Leupold on top there makes it way, way fast. One of the cool features on this little guy, it is a motion sensor activated. So the minute you pick that up, it turns itself on. You don't have to turn it on, don't have to turn it off.
That's awesome.
It turns itself on. So it is really, really cool. So check that one out. What do you think of that one, Damon?
Dude, I can't. I tell you, I am so impressed now. Everybody knows I carry an XD, and I love that. But I am so impressed with the M&P series that these guys have put out. Because you have your rail, but this little deal here, I mean, here you go. You can see, I can see the dot there. You can see it in the camera. See if you can. There it is. It's right on Ron's shoulder. Okay. So when he handed this to me, I popped the cover off, and I was looking through there, and I go, oh, it's on. Someone left it on. I'm looking for batteries. I'm like, where's the off switch? So the fact that thing is a motion sensor, that is brilliant. And if you have your, you know, your holster, it still fits to the point where you can have the total trigger covered and still have that out. So it's not going to do a whole lot on the holstering, depending on which holster you buy, which is brilliant. M&P known well for their back strap, but it doesn't. It's just not the strap part right here. It digs into that grip a little bit and kind of makes that a full body there. That is awesome. That is so cool. And the raised sights, I mean, they're just really, really doing a good job. I'm glad to see more law enforcement picking this thing up. C.O.R.E. It's right here. Oh no, C.O.R.E. Okay, so I can't spell today. it's close. So that is really, really neat. Deltapoint, Leupold. You can't go wrong with Leupold. These guys are awesome. But that, see, I like that little red dot. I'd like to have that on my shotgun. Mm-hmm. Just that little bitty thing instead of the monster that I have on there. But that is really, really unique. Way to go, guys. That's fantastic. And it's going to shoot just like everything else, I'm sure.
Yeah, way nice.
Just clean, dude. Just still sounds a little plasticky, but you know, what do you do? So wicked cool.
There's no ammo in it.
That's true. Because it was a bang.
It wouldn't sound like that if there was ammo in it.
You wouldn't hear it. Awesome. So yeah, that is just amazing. Awesome, dude. So what kind of grade are you going to give those little upgrades?
I like all the innovation in this one. I like the extended beaver tail on the back end of this. I'm giving that one a solid B+ A- on that one. That one's a way fun shooting gun, extremely accurate, great trigger pull. That's a great gun. You guys need to go shoot this gun.
Yep, and it's loose enough you can take this out and beat it up a little bit. I'm sure they've done the testing for that. Yep. Wouldn't mind seeing that Leupold beat up a little bit there too, just to make sure. But yeah, maybe they need to take this and run a sparring race with it. Throwing that idea out there a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't, but I just did. So cool stuff. Awesome. One more little deal you guys can play with.